We have to start living a dream life before we have it, and I don't mean that in a money way. Because even if you're self-employed, the internalized capitalism can be so deep that you don't end up living your dream. And I'm contemplating this as we're back in London, and I made plans before we went on our most recent trip to meet with a friend that I met on the Camino de Santiago who lives near here, who I have not seen in almost 13 years. And I blocked off the whole day on the calendar to see this person. And then as the day has approached, I got more and more stressed about, oh God, I'm not going to be able to work that day. And I have my book coming out. I have a coaching program that I'm scheduled to develop. There's the holidays. There's all these things. And I was like packing a backpack to take to meet this friend with my laptop and such, just in case it doesn't take as long so that I can find a cafe and work on stuff. Because God forbid I take one day off. And I just had to catch myself last night being like, I've lost the fucking plot. Like the whole reason I'm self-employed is because I believe in my message and what I do, but also because I wanted the flexibility to be able to go wherever I want in the world, eat with friends and family and whoever in the world, and have the flexibility of my own hours to say like, yeah, I can do this on Wednesday. And if I have to do a few more hours of work on Saturday or Sunday, that's fine. To be able to block my own calendar to where no client calls are today, all of their needs are met, and I made that call. I had to remind myself, I'm like, I am living the life that I have worked so long for. I am living the life of flexibility and of doing work that is meaningful and I am passionate about, and seeing the world. Unexpected bonus of that, seeing it with someone I love, which wasn't part of the plan. It's been a nice surprise. Reconnect with people that I met on a hiking trail 13 years ago. And I'm stressing about if I get to work on my own business for 8 hours today or even 2 hours. We don't check ourselves like that. The money and such and the culture we live in is never going to feel like enough. It's not that I don't stress about money, but are we ever going to not to? Is doing my own business worth the risk, the very high risk of starting your own business? The periods of feast versus famine doesn't have the perks and the joys. Always been good at planning ahead in the future and depriving right now. And something I'm trying to learn in my 30s is living in the right now. So whether you're self-employed or not, if you need this reminder to romanticize as much of your life as you can, do it. I'm not saying be irresponsible. I'm not saying go buy luxury goods. Consumerism doesn't make you happy. Basic needs met does, but consumerism doesn't. Like self-employed, unemployed, employed by an asshole, whatever. Romanticize something today, even if that's taking a nice shower with some great music, because we don't need to lose the plot. By the way, I know this is a brag, and that's sad, because our time is our lives. I'm telling you how wealthy I am with my flexibility, and that's a priority for me. While I'm in the first coat I ever bought when I left Florida in 2019, that is stitched by my own hands where it has ripped, and one of the 2 purses I own, non-designer, that I've had since I was 18. Different things are going to make different people happy, but for me, my flexibility and access to community is the path that I have chosen, and just a moment of gratitude today and trying to really relish it, because someone who does struggle with workaholism, it's sometimes really hard to get off the hamster wheel and just be present and grateful.